Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2017 Toyota 86 in this gorgeous black color. This rear wheel drive 2-door sports coupe comes equipped with a 2.0 liter flat 4-cylinder engine matted to a 6-speed manual transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle is a Toyota certified used vehicle, has only had one previous owner, has no accidents reported, and is low kilometers, so it is in practically brand new condition inside and out. Starting in the exterior with some of the notable features, you've got a fantastic, very aggressive, sporty front end up front. You've got these great projector beam bulbs, and if you look just to the side here, you'll even notice the 86 logo etched right onto the headlight there. Very, very cool look. And of course, you've also got this really aggressive front lip here with that great looking grille. Very unique design. And the great looks continue around the side here. As you'll notice, the Aftermarket 17-inch street gear rims. These look absolutely fantastic, and those are wrapped in the Nokian tires with plenty of tread. As we continue down the vehicle, you've got the 86 badging there, as well as of course a very low profile. This car rides very low to the ground, and it's got an incredible side profile. As you come around to the rear of the vehicle, of course, you've got that roof mounted antenna, and if you take a look at the roof shape here, you'll actually notice that it drops down in the center, and that's to add some structural rigidity to the vehicle. It rides really, really firm when you're going tight around those corners. In back here, you've got some fantastic looking taillights, as well as of course the dual exhaust that looks and sounds absolutely phenomenal. This is a very, very sporty ride, and all it needs is a new driver. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at some of the interior features. Hopping inside this sporty ride is nice and easy thanks to the remote keyless entry. Simply hit the unlock button on the key fob and you'll be inside. And of course, you've also got the trunk release button there as well, which is a really handy feature, so you don't have to hop inside the vehicle to pop the trunk. Inside, you're greeted with these very aggressive sport bucket seats. They've got these massive side bolsters here. These are nice and firm. They'll hold you really tight in the corners there. You've also got a really nice overall seat design. You got the nice accent stitching on the bolsters here, and you'll also notice that same design that we found in the grille on this little insert in the seat here. Of course, these seats have the manual adjustments just below there, and if we take a look in the floor mats there, you'll find the 86 branded all-weather mats, which make them nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at all the bells and whistles. Inside this 86, you've got everything you need and nothing you don't. Starting over here on the driver's side door panel, you got a very nice design with the nice fabric insert up top here with that accent stitching, same as we found on the bolsters. And you've also got this nice padded leather armrest here as well. And in the center, you've got this nice textured look. Just over here, we've got the controls for your power windows, locks, and mirrors. And as an added bonus, both of your windows are automatic. And just below there, we've also got an extra cup holder integrated into the door panel. Just to the right of the door panel here, you do have the dimmer switch for the gauge cluster, as well as the trunk release button. And if we take a look underneath here, you'll find the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can get it in the perfect position. And if we take a look up top here at the turn signal stalk, you'll notice that this vehicle does come equipped with the automatic headlights, which is a very nice set it and forget it feature. And if we take a look just behind there, you've got the buttons for your gauge cluster, including your button to switch between kilometers and miles per hour. You've also got the odometer and trip button there, and you've got this display button so you can cycle through between your exterior temperature, your current fuel consumption, your average fuel consumption. And if we take a look at the overall design of this gauge cluster here, it is very, very sporty. And if you'll take a close look at the speedometer there, you'll notice that same great design as we found on the grille and the seat. If we back up and take a look at this steering wheel here, it's a very sporty steering wheel. You've got the nice silver accent pieces, and on the left hand side here, you've also got the audio controls, including your audio mode button, your track selector buttons, and your volume rocker. In the center there, you've got the 86 logo, which looks fantastic. On the right hand side here, just behind the wheel, you do have the cruise control that this vehicle comes equipped with, which is a very nice feature to have, especially in a manual transmission. Not something you see very often. If we take a look in the center of the dash here, you'll find a couple of climate vents up top, and just below that, we've got the touchscreen infotainment system. In terms of your audio options here, you do have your standard AM or FM radio, and you've also got AHA, as well as a USB and auxiliary input, and you've also got Bluetooth, so you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. You've also got lots of different setup options here. You can go through those, and if you put this vehicle into reverse, you'll see that backup camera pop right up, which is a really nice feature to have. Speaking of reverse, to put this vehicle in reverse, you got a nice reverse collar on the shifter here. Simply grab it and put it all the way over, and that'll put it in reverse. And you'll also notice the aftermarket shift knob that this vehicle currently has on it. It looks fantastic. If you take a look just below there, you'll also find the clock as well as the hazard lights and the passenger airbag warning. And as we move below that, we've got the controls for your climate controls. And of course, this is a single zone climate control vehicle, though it does come with air conditioning for those hot summer Okanagan days, which is a very nice feature. And if you take a look at the pattern here, you'll find that same pattern that I've already mentioned that we found all throughout the interior. Just below here, we've got a tiny little tray, which would be great for a phone or something like that. And you've also got the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned earlier. As we continue down, of course, you've got the shifter in the center here with that nice leather wrap boot and the accent stitching. And as we continue down, you've got the traction control button, so you can toggle that on and off. It's nice to have it front and center in a rear wheel drive car. And you've also got the track mode here as well. Continuing down, of course, you've got the parking brake, and you've got a nice little 12-volt outlet in your center console here. A little bit of room for some interior storage, as well as a couple of cup holders. If you take a look over in the passenger side footwell there, you'll find the same great all-weather mat, and you've got a nice large glove box, lots and lots of interior storage space in there. And if you take a look over at the passenger side door panel there, you'll find the same great design as we found on the driver's side, as well as, of course, the switch for the passenger side window and the power locks. Finally, if we take a look up top here, you've got that same great fabric insert that we found on the door panel. And all the way over on the side there, you've got the Toyota 86 badging. It looks absolutely fantastic. Finally, up top, of course, you do have some interior lighting controls, and you've also got some nice large sun visors here. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at the rear of this vehicle. You can access the rear seats by grabbing this lever on the passenger side here and sliding the seat forward. You do have the bucket seats back there as well, so that'll keep your two rear passengers nice and locked in there. There isn't a ton of space back there, but it is nice to have those extra seats in case you ever did need to transport people, and you can also put some groceries or something like that back there as well. Let's go ahead and take a look in the trunk. You can do so by popping it open with the key fob here. And inside, you're greeted with a fairly large cargo area. It's quite surprising in a car of this size. And you've also got this really nice 86 badge here on the cargo mat. And you've got that same great design as well. You also notice a nice little premium touch here is that the 86 badge is inside this little flat cylinder here, which is reminiscent of the engine. Of course, underneath here, you've also got a spare tire as well as the tools to change it in case you ever get a flat. That concludes this short video walk around, but this vehicle is absolutely perfect for tearing up the Okanagan roads in the summer. So you don't want to miss your chance. Make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leadhead Road, or visit us online at kelownatoyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.